What's going on, guys? Excalibur here, and we are back. Anvil Reforged and Build Series Season 5. We are now building exclusively for Season 5. So, big hype. Hope you guys are doing good on a Monday. So I spent some time with the Mando cruiser last night. Spent a couple of hours messing around with it, doing some things, figuring out the color, and I went and matched the color on the actual photograph online for the Mando cruiser. You know, Photoshop RGB matched it and everything. Trying to do some detail work, trying to see, you know, how we can get it looking good. Did some spot texturing, if you will. Did a little stuff here. Just slowly trying to figure this out. I changed the thrust on the sides because I had the advanced thrusters on the side, so I swapped those for drive. These are still ones. I don't know if I need those or not, so we'll see how that works. Still debating on this third bit here. I don't know if I want that or not, so I'm still debating that. Took off some of the weapons, kind of balanced some stuff, if you will. Added these in the front, just kind of replica sake. There's actually a gun in the front there on the one. I thought it looked kind of cool, so I added it. But there's definitely some dissimilarities between this and the actual one, so enough to where it's a bit different, but kind of the same, I guess. I didn't touch inside yet. I'm just kind of... It's a lot to texture. It's a lot to do. I want this to be as detailed as possible. So, you know, I'm gonna kind of take my time with this and see if I can get this cranked out. You know, I built the whole thing, right? Like, I might as well, like, see if I get it done. See if we can make this functional as, like, a end-game combat CV. So, kind of hyped for that. Kind of hyped to see the color on it and everything and kind of get that going again. But that's really all I have here. I have that, and I have... we gotta finish this guy, of course. I think this needs to get finished. I like it as well, so we'll get that done. But yeah, today I don't want to work on this in the stream because it's just a lot of nitpicky detail work and stuff, and I just feel like that's kind of boring. So I'm gonna build a SV today. I'm gonna build an SV, and I'm gonna build an SV for Season 5. I'm gonna build a SV that I could potentially play in for a long time in the beginning. That's what I'm hoping. So kind of a biggish SV. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Hopefully, like the biggest SV I've ever built. That's what I'm going for. I want something big. Something considerable. Doing a Halo build. I'm debating that. I am debating that. I'm not a... I watched a bit of the original... Or not the original. A bit of the new TV show. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I've ever played Halo in my life. I've never... I was never a console FPS player. I was always a PC FPS player. So I just completely missed Halo. Halo was not on my radar at all. And it is what it is. Yeah, no, go ahead. Yeah. Get it all out, buddy. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I don't know. I never now there are cool ships and everything. So you don't have to necessarily have played Halo to participate or anything. I just, you know, we'll see. I have to this always motivates you to want to build, right? When this happens, you're just like, you're ready to go after this. Yeah, I'm excited too. Hey, what's up, Jarvis? How you doing, man? What's up, Christopher? How you doing? Lycan, Pretorius, Matt. All right. Oh, really? You don't have any SV builds? Yeah, see, and that's the thing, right? Like, you know, I'm a strong believer that, like, we shouldn't be limiting anything as far as function of vessels in a sci-fi space game, you know? Yeah. Like, why are we limiting? I get limiting size and I get the CPU and all that makes sense to me. Like, I'm on board with all of that. But I'm not on board with function. I feel like the function should be shared across all vessel types. You know, let us figure that out.
Welcome to XBC.
Look at that, Kiffin coming in with a freaking 38-month resub. What's up, dude? Hell yeah. How you doing, sir? Big hype to you. Yeah, I feel like you can get so much more detail, dude. Like, that's what I'm really hoping for is all the detail. Like, I want tons of detail here. Yeah, agreed, Blue Max. And then the thing is too is you're so much more vulnerable, right? You're more vulnerable, but then at the same time, I feel like you can engage a lot faster. I feel like, you know, I mean, it depends on the SV, of course, but like if I'm in a fighter and, you know, I'm able to go and scout and do stuff, but then a drone comes, it's more immersive. Like with the CV's just gonna handle it with the turret. You're not even gonna really see the situation. Like it's just whatever. Okay, you know, you're not really worried. You're like, it's a drone. So, you know, other than the anti-air stations or whatever on a planet, like you're not really fussed about much of anything on a planet, right? But with an SV, you are. And then in orbit, it's even more so, right? Like you're really concerned about what's going on in orbit. So I feel like you're focused more on the gameplay when you're in an SV, and we kind of miss out on that when we're in these big CVs and stuff. Man, unless you see like a Tavera or something, you're not really like too pressed about anything. Hey, what's up, Jeffman? Yeah, man. You know what I wish is that Elion was giving us the rest of the glass shapes for heavy glass. Like if that's all they could do, like I would be so happy. Like if that was just like a cool little Christmas like gift, like hey, here you go, guys. Here's all those heavy window shapes you guys have wanted. Like sweet. That'd be nice. Man, I haven't messed with windows in so long, like I don't remember how to move them anymore.
Welcome to XBC.
Hey, what's up, Stubert? What's up, man? Big hype to you, sir. 45 freaking month resub. Much appreciated. I've been good, man. Been good. We're getting back into it. I'm like thinking the shape in my head, guys, but it's not. How do I want to do this? Yeah. Is there an official announced to the end of season? I've seen a couple of people saying we have 2 weeks or so. There's not been an official, no. Speculative still, but fairly accurate estimate, I would say, around that, yeah. Maybe a bit longer than that, to be honest. I don't know. It's more of a DW question, but yeah. If you have things on the server, I would definitely save from now. Absolutely. I don't know yet, Pixels. But it's an SV. That's as much as I know. Hey, what's up, Zombie? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Androstar? How you doing? It's not necessarily going to be hardened steel either, so it might. I don't know. I don't know yet, zombie. We shall see. We're just doing a big solid shape right now, and then we'll chisel out some style after. No, no, not muted. Just quiet. No, not muted. Just quiet. All right. So with RE, is it efficient to have these bigger ones, or is it not? Seems like it is. That was a CV? Nah, nah, nah. My CVs are this small, right? Yeah. I know these thrusters are gonna move at least 17 more times, but... That's technically chaining, right? Can move these out. Well, let me do that. Thanks, Stubert. Ah, yeah. All right. Hey, what's up, Dedrick? How you doing, man? All right, Stuber, catch you later, man. So I want it to be cozy inside, but again, we don't need, I don't need. I may or may not put a bathroom in here. Let's just put it that way. We might go the Winnebago route. We might implement some Winnebago in this bad boy. Let's go. Let me spawn that so I get some inspiration. Go old school with it. I think that's the last time I built a kitchen in this game. Been a while. Think we can do better now? LV height, right on. So this is the only issue, the absolute only issue I have with these SV thrusters is that you can't encapsulate them in the blocks. Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It's hard to give it that look, that finished look, unlike the CVs where it has the straight block that kind of meshes in with the thing, right? This is going to be my first build, I think. Maybe second. I might do a Scarab, of course, but this will be like my main chip in the beginning of season 5. That's what I want, anyway. think I'm gonna do the SV route to begin. So yeah, that's what this is gonna. I'm gonna be living in this thing. Yeah, I love the look of it. Of course, I love the look of these thrusters, right? But yeah, I do wish that I could integrate them a bit better into the. We're gonna try some sneaky stuff though. Let's see if we can't figure this out here. I am gonna have to go back though and like plastic some of this because I don't think it makes sense to have all this weight for no reason here. Oop. Oh, I hate that. There we go. Hey, what's up, Treadmore? How you doing? Yeah, I agree. I agree. It is what it is. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, whatever. Even if I gotta do like some other ship first or whatever, like that's a possibility too. And that's the thing, right? Like you can plan all day, but you have no idea what's gonna happen in your gameplay until you actually do it, right? So this could all be for naught. What makes it fun. Right? What? Of course. Okay. I don't know about these wings. I want something like that, but I don't know if that's the right bit. Little XCal hype. What's that? That's that theme song?
No.
You have your own theme song now? Yes, but not now. Yeah, more rounded shapes would be really cool. We need more blocks. We were promised blocks like so long ago, but I feel like they don't know how to add them. Because I can't think of any other reason, because honestly, like, they said a long time ago that they couldn't add them because they don't have enough IDs for blocks. But that's been doubled, like, years ago, so I don't know. I don't know why now. For some reason, they can't. Yeah. Yeah. And that's probably it. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. Hey, Philippe, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're building right now. Building a thing. No, so there's been people, I think there's someone that actually made a bunch of shapes, but honestly, like, I don't think they even have the ability to implement them, like, or they're just not, I mean, you know, maybe they're just not bothered. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I guess from a marketing standpoint, does it make sense to invest more time in shapes? Like, we have a lot of shapes. We have more shapes than any other building game. So, you know, on paper, this is already delivered in that department. So let's focus on other things that would make the game sell more. You know, we're niche builders and stuff, and anybody that comes into this game new is going to be like, oh wow, look at all these shapes it has in comparison to Space Engineers or something, you know. But for us who have been here, it's like, man, we need more shapes, you know. But I don't know if that's necessarily, you know, the most important thing to them, right? Just speculating, but I don't know. Oh, sorry. No, I was saying I can guarantee you that that's what happened. The guy that gave us CV to CV docking is the one that isn't there anymore, and he did a lot of that stuff. So, yeah. No, of course not. Jimbo, what's up, man? Oh, the side thrust has to change. Oh. Oh. Well, neat. How come I never see? Okay, there it is. Wait, for now. All right. No, I didn't. I didn't. It was underneath the center console thing. think we're changing. Dude, Garriman, that is the whole freaking problem with this game is marketing. Can you imagine, like, the failure in marketing for this game is why we're in this, you know, dilemma. It's the only reason that this game is not what it is, because honestly, like, if it was marketed correctly and it got, you know, all of the people that it should have gotten, like the community that it should have right now based on what this game can do, like, no, it would have a much stronger dev team. They would actually give a shit because they'd be making money. That's all this is, dude. It's like, it's not profitable, so it's a passion project, but eventually passion fades, right? There's no money, you know, you gotta go work, you gotta go, you know, I mean, it's the way of things, you know? And man, if this game was just correctly marketed, nobody knows what this game's capable of. And it's really sad because, man. Ugh. Yeah, Buko. I'm not sold on this front too, by the way, guys. This front's gonna get chiseled. Chiseled. Yeah, no, the Dadrick, totally. They should have done it so long ago. The problem with this game is it's got so much history. It's got a lot of baggage in history. It's got a lot of reviews. It's got a, you know, it's not a new game. So when you look at a 6-year game and you haven't done anything super significant to it, people aren't gonna really jump on it, you know? But it's everything. It's the beginning of the game. You don't know the game doesn't lead with building. You know, building huge things like this that you can actually use in the game, it's not even a thing. It's not even, you don't know about it. You know, it's trying to be, I don't know, I guess it's trying to be No Man's Sky or something, and it shouldn't be. It should be more, it's more than that. It's way more than that. It's got elements of that, but it's also got elements of Space Engineers. It's got elements of Star Citizen. It's got all these elements in it. And they're only showing us one, you know? Yeah, not everybody wants to build, but the workshop, dude, like, you can get anything you want. And it's all creative, and it's all amazing. How many amazing builders do we have, you know? It's like, you can do whatever you want. There's a build for everyone, you know? You don't ever need to build anything in this game. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, name another workshop that has as much awesome stuff as this game. Like, you can't. There's no other workshop on Steam that I would argue has the content that Empyrion has. Space Engineers maybe has, it definitely has a lot because of the modding. But you take away the modding, we're not talking about modding, we're talking about ships. We're talking about playable assets. You know, there's not a whole lot that compares, man. I mean, there's a couple guys in every game that are just amazing. You know, you got the guy in Space Engineers that makes the Star Citizen stuff, and it's just impeccable. You know, Planet Nomad, you had a guy that was amazing, that did amazing stuff. Scrap Mechanic, you got a guy, one or two guys that does amazing stuff. But the caliber of building, we have 100 builders at least in Empyrion that make amazing stuff that you could take to the bank that it's going to function and be a great build. I would argue we have at least 100 amazing builders. You know, it's not even a question, dude. Not even a question. And that's it. And that, to me, that is the disgrace. That is what is just insane to me, is that they don't brag about that. That's their moneymaker right there, man. That's everything. And they don't lead with that. It's like they don't even care about that. It's so weird, dude. I don't know. And that, you know, that's what the Anvil's all about. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about promoting building because it's art, dude. It's like what you guys do is freaking insane. You know, and it should have a place in this game. It should be, you know. And then, you know, listen, like some people, you know, are credited and you definitely have like builds and stuff that are put into the game. You know, all the stuff Vermilion's done, you know, and implemented into the game, and he's an amazing builder, and you know, so that's there. I mean, there's good builds that people can use when they get in the game, but it's more about promoting, you know, just the ability of it. I mean, if you see 100 people that are capable of building these things, you're gonna assume that you could probably do that too at some point. It's attainable, you know, but if you got one unicorn in a game that's building amazing stuff and nobody else is, then, you know, you're probably like, well, I don't know, that guy's weird. You know? We've got, you know, we got almost 100, you know, almost J. Randall level builders, you know, and some, you know, argue better than J. Randall, and, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna upset myself talking about it. Let me just keep building here. No, I don't. That's what I mean, though, Dadjack. I don't think it is. I think it's maybe there's a couple people that are doing things, and everybody else is just kind of out to lunch and doing their own thing. You know. Yeah, I mean, you know, J. Randall's extremely, you know, extremely consistent, you know? He's been building for 5 years, 6 years, 5 years, 5 years, 5, 6 years, maybe almost 6 years. And that's it, right? Once you can flip blocks and you have that capability, and he has an artistic mentality anyway. I mean, that's a combination, right? But I would argue that almost anybody could get proficient and good at building in this game despite that. It's just like drawing. Like listen, like there's people that are gifted at drawing and they pick up a pencil and they could just do shit. Like a J. Randall or something. But then there's people that don't, and they take drawing classes and they practice for years and years, and they learn how to draw, and eventually they are good at drawing and they become really good at drawing, and that it's the same thing. You're capable of, you know, doing the same thing. It's just, you know, if you can imagine a ship in your head eventually you can build it once you learn how the blocks work. Like for me, that's not the case. Like I'm not like a, you know, artist, gifted artist kind of person, right? Like I did drawing classes in college and not great, but I did learn techniques and stuff to be able to draw better. But you know, I'm not, you know, gifted in that or whatever. And I had to do those classes to get to gaming design, which is what I wanted to do. But yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, right? Hey, what's up, Crazy? How you doing, man? Oh, I might have to give up on this heavy glass thing that I want to do here, or just really inset it. Dual Universe is a rough one. I wonder if T-Rex is still playing that, because I know they were talking about it, getting some overhaul and resetting and stuff, but I haven't heard anything back from them since then. Because remember, guys, we do have a presence in Dual Universe as Anvil. But yeah, I don't know if I can't do it, dude. I can't. It's rough. I did too. So this is what's funny is I think two or 3 years ago, we were sitting here thinking about Dual Universe and Starbase. And you know the talk, you know, oh, and Star's End. There was 3 games that we were like, oh, these things are gonna kill Elion. It's gonna be crazy. They're gonna destroy it. We're never gonna play Elion, you know, Empyrion again. And Dual Universe was just a hot mess. It was, you know, you had to, what you had to do to build in that game and what you have to do building a game is insane. You literally have to, you know, let me demonstrate it real quick. You would literally have to have, yeah, you would literally have to have like a wall of shapes, right? And in that game, you literally have to copy and paste the shape and paste it on your build one at a time to build something. So imagine having to build something, but having to take the shape, copy it, and come over here and place it. And then if you want to place more of those, go ahead. But then if you want another shape, you gotta come back over here and you gotta, it's like, no, I'm not doing that, right? Star's End was a complete joke. It wasn't anything. It was Empyrion 0.01 when it came out, and I don't think it's done anything since. And Starbase was horrible, and I returned it. It was a hot mess too. So yeah. No creative build mode, yeah, and the monthly subscription. Yeah, sure. But listen, like, if you give me a game, if you give me an Empyrion Part 2 that has everything I want and has all this building, I'm gonna find the $10 a month. It's gonna happen. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm willing to do that. If you're gonna continue to give me content and updates and you're gonna, you know, you're gonna, like, Icarus development the game and give me awesome stuff every week, dude, I'll support that in any way I can. Like, that's it, dude. Like, I'll support all of that. But I need that development in order for me to justify that. I haven't tried out the spike walls, but honestly, like, I haven't been in a situation where my base is ever threatened enough for me to worry about that. Yeah, no, that's it, Garmin. But listen, like, again, like, if they came out with a DLC that added a bunch of shapes and new assets and blocks and all kinds of choices, then I'd buy the DLC, dude. Like whatever, man. I'd love to give Elion more money if it meant that they were going to, you know, be passionate about developing the game again. Like, seriously, like, I would. You know, give us, you know, give us the chance to pay you for all the things that we've been bitching about for years and years. Isn't there, oh god, is there not a heavy glass 45? Isn't there? Isn't, yes. Oh, there is. That's, yes. Okay, I'm happy again. Bro, I like this ship now. Now that I got the heavy glass, I like this ship. I can't wait to pick up a bunch of rocks off the ground to buy this thing. It's gonna be amazing. It's so not gonna happen. Oh my god. It's gonna be painful. Dude, like, half the games in my Steam inventory are dead. Completely dead. I own Stomping Lands, okay? That was, remember that was that art clone that came out that they literally, like, hightailed it after they got that big chunk of money? You never heard from them again? Like, yeah. I feel like this is gonna be awesome, man. I'm kind of digging this shit. Gotta make it look cool. I think it's coming along, man. It's gonna have a ton of freaking space too. It's gonna be nuts. RUSE. Yeah, I mean, I read reviews definitely, but I don't always, you know, sometimes I'll ignore them, I guess, if that's the right word. It depends. I mean, I'm pretty good now at spotting, you know, rage over like maybe one change in a game or something. A lot of people do that, right? Like you'll have a guy, oh, you know, this game is utter trash and da 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 da. He's got 500 hours in it. And it's like, all right, buddy. What's the one change they did that really hurt you? You know, like yeah, it's usually the case, but yeah. So I don't know. I kind of read through those, but if I get consistent, you know, like Battlefield 2042 is on sale right now, or it was on sale yesterday. Free weekend. They're really pushing it hard. It's only $20. I'm an old school Battlefield fan. 1942, Battlefield 2, 2142. Those were my games. I loved those games. Haven't played anything after 2142, so I haven't played any of the newer Battlefields. And I was like 19, like maybe I should jump on this, you know? And then I just saw all the negative reviews. They didn't finish the game. They didn't do this and that. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I guess maybe that's not a good idea. Because honestly, you know, that's a mass multiplayer game, so you have to depend on the community to be playing the game. And if that many people are pissed, you know, and they're selling it, you know, that cheap and all that, then obviously they're losing a big player base, right? All right, guys. I think that's a good. I think that's a good start. I think we got something pretty cool here. Yeah. I think we'll do another episode this week to continue that going. I might touch on that tonight. I don't know, but I am working on this, guys. I am openly working on this. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna finish it, but I realized like this is gonna take a while. Like I don't want to half do this. So, like I said earlier in the stream, I spent about 2 hours on this last night. I did a lot of spot texturing, just general base texturing. I tried to do some kind of weathered, you know, color and stuff, and you know, so we're starting to get this thing etched in. You know, trying to add some base texture here, and then we're gonna go around and do some more, do a lot more shaping and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, I changed the drive thrusters on the side. We did a lot of little detail work, kind of starting to texture some of this stuff, and yeah, I just did it until I didn't feel like it anymore. So we'll continue to do that. I haven't touched the inside yet, but there's a ton of work to do in there. And honestly, I have no idea what a Mandalorian ship looks like on the inside, so it's really just going to be me, just being creative. I'm not going to be able to replicate that per se, right? But yeah, that's it for today, guys. First stream of Build Series Season 5. Lots more to come, guys. Lots more to come. We have a lot of things. I want to build all new things for my Season 5 playthrough. I don't want to reuse anything like the bar or any of that stuff. And I am still releasing a lot of ships. We're going to be putting a lot of ships on Patreon this month. Getting rid of a lot of stuff. So definitely look forward to that. Appreciate, as always, all my Patreons that support me every month. Keep my internet going and everything. So that's kind of my way that I can give back, for Patreon. So I appreciate you guys as always. And that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned for the raid. Catch y'all later. Also, I know I had said for you guys to hit up Red Wolf here for a follow. Let's go ahead and give him a raid, and if you guys could mash that follow. One of our fellow Anvil Empyrion streamers. Follows are free, guys.
This is all it is.